Hello everyone and welcome back to This is Real Life. I'm your host Sheri, and on today's Real Life Friday video, we have got a scavenger hunt. I know, what are we scavengering for? Well, I'll tell you. So, if you watched the Wednesday backyard makeover Operation Cleanup video, you will know in my area, in my town, right now, we have Operation Cleanup happening. Operation Cleanup is something that happens, I think it's twice a year, but maybe it's only once a year. I don't really remember, but for sure once a year. And what that means is trash removal plans a specific day to come to specific areas and they will get rid of anything. If you put it on the side of the curb, they will come and clean it up for you. So I am using my Operation Cleanup. Basically, it's yard waste removal. I totally trimmed every tree possible in my backyard, cleaned up all the leaves, got rid of a bunch of shit, and put it on my curb. There's a lot of people that use this Operation Cleanup time in the same way I am using it. Let's trim trees, cut down trees, clean up backyard, a bunch of things that you would use your green recycle bin for that gets picked up once a week on trash day. You can now just put it on the curb, and if you've got a shit ton of it, it will get cleaned up. So we have the yard people like me, but then there are other people that put furniture they're no longer using. You know, a lot of the times it's junk, it's trash, if you will. People cleaning out the garage, you know, they have a catch-all room in their house and they pull all of that to the curb and wait for Operation Cleanup Day, and then it gets removed for free. You don't have to take anything to the dump. You don't have to try to space out what you're trying to get rid of in, you know, your once a week garbage pickup, because obviously they only pick up what is in your trash can. So if it can't fit in your trash can, it's not getting picked up. So my area of town has Operation Cleanup going right now. You know this because they send you a little map to tell you when your area is having Operation Cleanup. Now, basically it's like, hey, heads up, we're coming to your area. If you want us to remove some shit, you better put it on your curb. And it says, please allow all day for completion of Operation Cleanup. Due to the amount of participation, crews may work ahead or be delayed. They will return to your location if pickup is not complete on the date scheduled. And it says, do not put out debris more than 7 days before the pickup date. Now, my Operation Cleanup is happening in about 3 or 4 days. So that's why I used my weekend time to get everything to the curb. And there are a lot of people in my neighborhood and the surrounding neighborhoods who have started putting all their crap at their curbs. Now, Operation Cleanup started happening the first week in May. However, as per the flyer, sometimes they are behind. And that is what I have come to discover. You think that Operation Cleanup is happening on Wednesday, but lo and behold, you come home from work on Wednesday and all your shit is still curbside. It might take 2-3 days after your actual pickup day for your stuff to get picked up. So, I have a thought. I want to use this Operation Cleanup map as a map to go on a scavenger hunt to find furniture pieces that maybe nobody wants anymore and we can get for free. I know. You've heard me say a million times, if you find something on the side of the road, well, this is the side of the road. This is the calendar and the map to all of the treasures that we may find on the side of the road. Now, I don't want to do this alone, so I have called our very dear friend, Stacy, to come scavenger hunting with us. Now, she has some things in mind that she wants to find. She wants to find a dresser. I want to find a coffee table that I can maybe use for outside for my new little seating area that I am creating in my backyard. I don't want it to be anything like fancy or expensive because it's going outside. hello, Operation Cleanup. So Stacy's gonna get here this morning. We wanna start early because I'm not the only one who has this idea. I have already seen trucks with trailers driving around my neighborhood, scavenging through everybody's curbside piles. So I told Stacy, you gotta get here, we gotta do it today. We wanna drive around our area. So basically, I'm banking on the fact that Operation Cleanup is behind schedule. Like my zone is here and I wanna do the lower surrounding zones. I wanna drive through 17, 16, 15, probably not 10, but around in this area and then up into this area here to see if we can find anything. So I told Stacy, get your little butt over here. We are getting in the car and we are going on a scavenger hunt. Okay, so Stacy's here, we're in the car, we've got our trash map, and we are ready to go and see if we can find treasures from other people's trash. Yay, let's do it. Okay. I don't know if I can make like a coffee table out of this, and there's another one. This little guy right here, but it's full of trash and I don't want to dump trash on the side of the road, so maybe not. I think we should move on.
It looked better from afar.
It looked better from afar, that's for sure. Okay, we came up upon another area. Look at this. Stacy, that's a cute dresser.
It is, but this would go in your house.
But where in my house? Oh wait, let's get a good... It's really cute. Oh, I could redo that for something.
Like even in like your kitchen area? Because this is like your style.
It is my style. How fucking heavy is it? That's cute. That could even be cute in Davis's room, like under the window.
This is so cool.
Okay, we should grab it. We're gonna grab it. Okay, so we stumbled across this, which on the drive-by I thought was really cute. But upon closer inspection, this shelf is falling off. It's really cute with the drawer, but I would have to do a lot of repair. Like this is broken, the sides are broken here. While cute and looks like it's solid wood, I just think it's too much work. This is not like a sand and repaint situation. This is like take it apart, re-glue everything back together, then sand and paint. And for something I don't really need, it's too much work for me. So we're gonna pass on this one. We'll save it for someone else's treasure. Okay, Stacy wants some Adirondack chairs and we saw some plastic ones. So we're gonna see if they're broken or worth it. And maybe she can spray them. Those don't look bad, Stacy.
They're not broken.
They're not broken at all. You can get some of that plastic spray paint. Oh, hail to the yeah. Those are nice.
I'm so excited.
Yes, let's get them in the truck. Come on. I have an affinity for chairs. I have tons of chairs in my house already and not enough people to sit in them. But this chair looks so darn cute. My only thing is like, I'm not like the best upholstery person. I mean, I can figure it out, but oh shit. It needs to be reupholstered. This needs to be redone. I kind of want it, but I kind of don't know what I would do with it. The cushion feels nice. It just needs to be reupholstered because it's like dirty here. Nothing's ripped.
But
What
if you just cleaned it?
I don't know. No. That side of the road stuff, I feel like I just can't clean it and then bring it into my house. I feel like I need to rip off the old, see what's in the cushions. What if there's like, I don't know, bed bugs or whatever? I don't want to bring that into my house. Do I want to tackle this upholstery job? And when would it ever get done? It is a darling fucking chair though. Some things you just gotta leave for somebody else. I don't have time for this. Plus I don't know where I would put it. Guys, we found something super cute and I don't know if I should take it, but I'm kind of thinking I'm gonna take it. I'll show you. I have always wanted a vintage telephone desk and we found one, but this part we didn't see. and it's broken. And I was like, oh man, Stacy, I kind of want one. And we were looking and we're like, okay, we could fill in those holes, end it here. Okay, so this is the pile we stumbled across. And I was like, Stacy, I don't want to dig through this pile. But then Stacy found a piece. So we found the arm, and the only thing that's missing are these 2 spindles. How can I make that work? I bet those spindles are gonzo. Stacy, we're not digging through this, man. At some point, you gotta say no. And neither one of us brought hand sanitizer, so... Stacy, what about taking some of the spindles from... I know they don't match.
Oh, from that.
Could I make these work? I mean, if I trimmed them...
You'd have to trim them down, but...
Would they work? Could I kind of make them work?
Yep.
Maybe. It might. They won't match at all. But you know what I could do? What if I used these, took one out from here, so this match... Oh, this probably is it as tall? Like, replace one for here. You know what I mean? So at least...
I think you could make this work.
Stacy, should I take it?
Yes.
Okay, we're gonna take it.
You've always wanted one.
I have.
It's not a huge project.
It's not huge. Okay,
It's
let's do it. Stacy's not giving up. She swears she's gonna find me matching spindles. Okay, we're back from our scavenger hunt. Stacy's already loaded her 2 Adirondack chairs. I cannot believe she found those. Like, what are the odds? I didn't even know she was looking for those. When we got in the car, I was like, okay, so you want to find a dresser, right? And she's like, and I'd also like to find some Adirondack chairs. I can't believe we found them. And then she found like this cute little wall. It looks like someone made it. It was like a piece of wood with like driftwood kind of looking like a hook. She grabbed it for her cabin because I'm like, here's the thing. Even if you throw it away, it was someone's trash anyways. Because she's like, I don't know where I'd put this. I'm like, if you don't find a spot for it, just throw it in the trash. It's small enough that it's not going to take up a bunch of room in her trash can. So if she doesn't find a spot to hang it, not a big deal. She found it for free on the side of the road. But she's going to clean up those Adirondack chairs, and they're going to be mwah. I cannot believe she found them. And I did come home with some pretty cute stuff too, for free. So let me show you. Okay, so you saw us find this, and actually upon closer inspection, it's actually in pretty good shape. There's only one bad thing, and it is over here. Well, there's 800 stickers that we'll scrape off, but this piece right here, you can see, I think this is just paint chip, but this actual, like this piece from here to here on this side looks very water damaged. Like maybe they had it on their side of their road for like a week or so, and like their sprinklers hit it. It looks really bad. I don't know if it's gonna dry out, and maybe once it dries out, it'll be okay. I'm not quite sure. But everything about it, to me, is like, couldn't be better. Look at all the storage. Like, I'm thinking putting this in Davis's room, if there's room, under his little window, and maybe using this for like my sweater storage and sweat storage. I don't know. But redoing this in like my favorite Kacha style, I think is gonna be amazing. There is, can you believe, no other damage that I can see. It just is dirty and needs to be cleaned up and, you know, like sanded, because obviously someone painted it, because we inspected like the hinges on here. You can tell it looks like they sprayed and like didn't take off the hardware. And obviously this is the inside. So someone sprayed it, which is fine. I can strip it or not strip it and just beyond paint it and turn this thing into a really cute little credenza. That brings us to my cute little, I mean, I wish it wasn't so broken. The cute little antique phone desk. Now, Stacy, I told you, she was scavengering the pile. She did find some additional spindles. They don't match, but they're probably better than this. So I don't know if I can make these work. We've got additional spindles that just came from, I don't know, a broken chair or something. And then we have three of these. And then Stacy found the arm for this side. So I basically have to repair this spindle here and this spindle here, but I've got the arm, and then there are 2 spindles here. So part of me is wondering if I can maybe take off like the corner spindle and this corner spindle and maybe use like these that are kind of similar yet different, but if they're in the corners, you may never know. Repair this spindle and this spindle, put this one here, and then that corner one here, and then it will be as good as new. And I didn't tell you guys this, but I have been watching and being addicted to a lot of, not like furniture flipper people, like, you know, the Kachas and those sorts that find furniture and then like repaint them. I've been into like furniture refinishers that take antique pieces of furniture that have been discarded or painted over and over and over again, and they actually strip it and make it look exactly like what it would have looked like originally. And part of me wants to do that. And I think like this phone desk that I'm sitting on right now, if I can repair it, repair the spindles, try to like maybe strip it back, leave it like it's wood, it's nice quality. Like I'm literally sitting on it and it doesn't feel like it's gonna fall apart. It's just the spindles and the arms. If I can do that and bring it back to its like former glory, I don't know. I'm hoping I can. So, I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, I'm super excited about my free little phone desk. Super broken, needs a lot of repairs, but I think I can do it. Okay, and then that brings us to my last find, which is not an outdoor coffee table per se, but could be turned into one. I'll show you. This guy right, oh, there's a spindle. See, the third spindle. Okay, so this guy right here, we drove by, hold on, let me flip it. Hold on. Okay, so we drove by this, and it was pretty much exactly like this. And I was like, huh, what is that? And so then I backed up, U-turned, Stacy and I jumped out, and I was like, wait a minute. So we flipped it right, like this, and now you've got this. And I was like, hey, what if this is my super cool base to my outdoor coffee table? What if I can just use like scrap wood, whatever, and build a little tabletop onto this? I love this style. It's super heavy, super like, I don't know, did you find it in a barn? I just love the look of it. So yeah, grabbed it, and I'm hoping that I can make a coffee table for outside with this. Yeah, so all in all, our little trash to treasure scavenger hunt operation cleanup, I think was a pretty good success. Now I know Stacy didn't find, oh gosh, we saw this dresser. Oh, it was too much work. You know that like little tiny side table I showed you guys that was on the side of the road that I was like, this needs a lot of repairs, and it was just a little side table. We found a really nice dresser. Originally, we drove by it, and I was like, it's missing a drawer. So we didn't stop or anything like that. We had like circled around the block, and I was like, wait a minute. We took another look as we were driving by, and I said, I wonder if the drawer is just pulled out and is like in the pile. The drawer front was sitting on top of the dresser. So the drawer was still in its hole in the dresser. And I was like, Stacy, what if we could just repair the drawer front? And she, of course, she was like, I don't want to do that. And I go, I'll do it for you. And then you could just repaint it. It was such a cute, low, like 9-drawer dresser. It was so cute. It was so cute. I'm like, I'm serious. If all it is like putting the drawer front back onto the drawer box, I'll do that for you. And then you can just repaint it. But then we pulled out another drawer and one whole side was missing. It was on the side of the road for a reason. Like, I am not a master woodworker, so I didn't feel comfortable like rebuilding drawer boxes. We decided it was too much work, so she didn't get that dresser. So even though she didn't walk away with a dresser, she did get those Adirondack chairs, and I still can't believe it. All they need to do is be hosed down and cleaned up, and they're fine. For up at her cabin, leaving them out like on her deck, you don't care. Like, yeah, so what? They get snowed on, they get rained on, they get sunned on, whatever. She found the set on the side of the road for free, and all she has to do is hose them down, sanitize them with like bleach or wet wipes or whatever, and they're perfectly fine. I cannot believe she found those. I cannot believe she sat in the car and was like, and I'd like to find some Adirondack chairs. Out loud, I was like, okay, yeah, we'll keep our eyes out. In my mind, I was like, yeah, good luck with that. I cannot believe it. They're plastic. They seem durable, and she didn't mind. She actually said she wanted plastic ones just because of like the outdoor elements of it all. I cannot believe we scored those. I cannot believe we scored those. Not to mention that credenza situation that I wasn't even looking for that is so darling. Would I have liked to find like an actual coffee table that I didn't have to like build, that I could just wash off and put in place? Yes. But I really like that base, so I feel like I scored on that too. And then my little antique phone table. Oh, it's so cute. Yes, it needs some major repairs, but I don't know, I think I can kind of do it. I mean, don't you think I can do it? I think I can do it. I think it'll be really cute. And I want to put it right there on that wall. And wouldn't it be nice if I finally completed this cutout so it wasn't all janky and gross, and then I had a cute like antique vintage phone desk thing sitting right there? Wouldn't that be cute? So while I completely understand your area, your town may not have an operation cleanup like my town does, we all know that people put their shit on the side of the road. You've had to have seen free signs on things in your drives, in your walks, in your whatever. I'm just telling you guys, one man's trash is another man's treasure. Keep your eyes peeled for things that people leave on the side of the road. While you can get cheap things off of Facebook Marketplace and thrift stores and whatnot, there is nothing better than free. And sometimes you never know. 2 Adirondack chairs. Who would have thought we would have found that? And honestly, we only really drove around for maybe 2 hours. 2.5 hours, just drove in and out of neighborhoods, and we were able to find all of those things for free. We just have to put a little elbow grease, little cleanup, maybe a little paint refresh, in my case, some repairs, but you never know. You never know. Free, yes. Have I always wanted an antique phone desk? Yes, but it's not like when I see them at the thrift store or whatever, I'm like buying them. But because this one was free on the side of the road, yeah, I'll take it. And again, if I can't fix it and make it look cute, it was in a trash pile anyway. I could just throw it away if I have to. I'm just saying, it was free. I'm out nothing. It was free. So keep your eyes peeled. You just never know. Have in your mind, be it like Stacy, she needs a dresser. Whenever you're out and about, look, keep those eyes, boom, 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 boom. Just keep your head on a swivel. You never know what you're gonna find on the side of the road that you could use. Slap a coat of paint on it and you're done, and it's yours, and you got it for free. You just never know. You just never know. So, I mean, point of my story is, you just never know. People throw away amazing shit all of the time for whatever reason. I'm sure that little phone desk, it broke and they were like, well, I can't fix this, so it's trash. But we're all smart. We all know a little bit of wood glue, a little screw here, a little nail there, a little sanding there, a little paint. We can fix anything. So keep your eyes peeled because you just never know what you're gonna find. We had a great scavenger hunt today, and I hope that the finds that Stacy and I found kind of inspire you to be like, there is nothing wrong. I am not above taking people's trash. I'm not gonna go and like rummage through people's trash cans, but when it's on the side of the road in instances like this Operation Cleanup, hell yeah, I will drive around my neighborhood and I will rummage through your pile on the curb for 100%. If it means I can find me an antique phone desk and a super cool credenza and some Adirondack chairs, I would do it all day, So you shouldn't be afraid to do it either. If you're driving along and you spot something, pull on over, check it out, see if it's something that you can refinish, fix, redo, reuse, repurpose, and make your very own. I'm telling you. And plus, like, Stacy left here on, I don't think she's ever done this before. I think this was her first time. And she's on a high. Like, you saw her in that trash pile. I was ready. I was like, okay, Stacy, come on, let's go. We're not gonna find anything, come on. And she was digging through trying to find me more spindles. Yeah, you come home on a total high. Like, look at all the cool shit we just found for free. I hope you guys, this inspires you. Keep your eyes peeled because again, one man's trash could be your treasure. Okay, oh my gosh, you guys, I'm telling you, I just got a text message from Stacy as I am getting ready to wrap up this video. And she hasn't been home. I mean, she just left a little while ago. She hasn't been home that long. She has already power washed and cleaned those Adirondack chairs and they look brand new. She sent me a video. So here it is now.
It's just a lovely afternoon, enjoying the flowers. So, in case I can't get up to the mountains where these beauties are gonna be, look at them now. OMG. Hello. They're amazing. And they were free on the side of the curb. Best find today.
Yes, do you see what I mean? Like, those chairs look brand new and she found them on the side of the road for free. And all she did was spray them with some cleaner and then power wash them. And she sent me a picture of the weird driftwood thing because she's like, what am I gonna do with this? And I said, you know what? Can you turn it upside down? Could it be like a wall sconce? Could you put a candle on it? So she flipped it and she set a candle on it. It looks darling. The top, she just needs to like shave off a little piece of it and even it out. And now she's got a wall sconce for her cabin for free. I mean, if you weren't convinced to go drive around and find some free stuff on the side of the road already, you should be completely convinced now. So if you like this video, please be sure to give it a big thumbs up. If you haven't done so already, please subscribe to the channel. Be sure to ring that notification bell so that you are alerted to all of the Real Life Friday videos I push out, which is every other Friday at 5:30 Pacific Standard Time. Make sure you share this video with your family and friends. And as always, thanks for hanging out.